What's going on? It's your boy Sermon at Sermon's Domain on Twitter. Fat Joe and Remy Ma have made history. First off, they have a hit in 2016, all the way up from the moment that I heard about it. Like, the song came out and then it kind of spread like wildfire, and I saw everybody talking about it on Twitter, so I was like, okay, I'll bite, I'll listen to it, and I was impressed. I think it's the type of single that the two needed, and now to take it to a whole nother level is the first Jay-Z verse in over a year. This is big because Jay hasn't rapped on anybody's songs in over a year. The last one that I believe was he did that hook for Rick Ross on Moving Bass. But other than that, he's been quiet on the musical front. However, we do know that he's been planning, his return. There's supposed to be an album coming out sometime this year. He's on Khaled's new single with Future, so there's no shortage of Hove, and it all started tonight with the debut of the All the Way Up remix. Now, Hove does not disappoint. The thing that I like about Jay-Z verses is that he packs a lot of history into it. For instance, he talks about how his daughter Blue Ivy is looking like Pac in the tub, and that's a reference to a 1995 photo that Pac took after he got out of prison, and it was shot by David LaChapelle. And the next line is like David LaChapelle levels of not giving a fuck. So there's that history there, and then Hove also has some other lines where he dresses Beyonce's Lemonade. He says, you made it when the fact your marriage made it is worth millions. Lemonade is a popular drink and it still is. Survival of the littest. What's cool about that is that it serves as a double entendre. It references, Beyonce's album Lemonade and then their marriage and how, the album has already generated millions for them on the tour and all that. And then on the flip side, if you do your history, your little research, then you know that the line was originally said back in 1992 by Guru on a Gangstar record. So it's that. Like I'm saying, Jay-Z packs in like that pretty cool, he packs it into where you got to research stuff and you got to really dissect the verse to get it. And that's what I've always appreciated about Jay. And I think that's one thing that was kind of lacking maybe in the last few verses that he did before he kind of went into this hiding musically. So you got that. And then you have Fat Joe, who I think he's the weakest link out of it all, but he still has a good verse. But it's hard when you got somebody like Jay-Z coming back, all the attention's on him. And then I'm going to get to Remy Ma's verse in a second, but then you have Remy Ma. So Fat Joe is the weakest link, but that does not mean that his verse should have been, cut or it's whack. It's nothing like that. It's a good verse, very solid verse. Now, let's talk about Remy Ma. Remy Ma sounds hungry. It is crazy how hungry she sounds. Like, another thing about the remix is that when people do remixes in this day and age, they don't change their verses. They'll add in a new verse from a guest feature, and then they'll keep this stuff the same. But here, Fat Joe and Remy Ma actually hold like the old tradition of doing some new verses, and it really works for both of them. Especially Remy Ma, because she just comes off as hungry. Now, I'm not going to sit here and debate whether or not Remy was talking about some, female artist in particular who she was talking about. It doesn't matter. The verse is hot, the verse is cold, and it makes me want some more Remy Ma. I know they're working on the collaborative album, her and Fat Joe, but I would like a Remy Ma solo album to kind of follow probably early 2017. I don't know, depending on the timeline of when this Fat Joe and Remy Ma album comes out. But it definitely made me excited for what's next with her. And overall, the whole remix is good. It might be one of the best remixes I've heard in a while. Just for the simple fact that it's Jay-Z, he's back, and he's killing it. He's doing his technical verses, with the really cool references. And then you got Fat Joe and Remy Ma doing new verses that are really good as the original. And then you have the hook, the hook's intact. And like I said, it's a good remix. So I recommend checking this one out. And once you do, let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. And then like the video, subscribe to the channel if you're not already, share the video, Follow me on Twitter at Sermons Domain. And as always, thank you for your time. I appreciate you for watching. And until next time, peace.